Hello and welcome to part 4 of this Tekkit Tutorial series. You'll see that I've added some roads and some street lights, and we're going through how to make them in a lot later in the series because they require blue electric stuff to work. But to begin with, today we're going to learn how to make a quarry and a sorting facility so you can sort all your materials. So first of all, this is going to seem like a lot of materials, but you will need all these materials. You'll need to make 15 stone gears. And to make 15 stone gears you'll need lots of cobblestone and lots of wooden gears. Now if you remember from the first episode, wooden gears are this cobblestone shape but with sticks, so you'll need a lot of sticks as well. And then you'll need to convert these stone gears into 9 iron gears, and the reason we're keeping 6 stone gears is for a bit later when we're making some steam engines. But these iron gears are important because you'll need them for the quarry. In this next chest to make 4 gold gears, fairly expensive I know, but they require iron gears, and with the gold gears you have to make some diamond gears, which are very expensive. I mean 8 diamonds plus however many gold bars that is, 8 gold bars plus all the iron ingots, but you need them. So now we're going to the quarry. Now the quarry requires a diamond pickaxe, so I presume that you know how to make a diamond pickaxe. You know, I'm sure if you've got this far you'll have a diamond pickaxe because you'll have had to mine some obsidian. It has to be a brand new one, can't be used. And a redstone, you make a little V of iron, gold either side, diamond either side, and you get your quarry. So I'll take that with me. And next we're going to make a steam engine, similar to the redstone engines that were used for making things travel through pipes. Apart from, these ones require a fuel source. But they're more efficient. Though I say more efficient, the better. They power things faster. So you need a bit of cobblestone, some glass, some stone gears, and some pistons. So we'll take these with us. This is where the stone gears from earlier have come from. That we had 6 left over. Alright, so to make your quarry, you don't have to do this, but you need to make some landmarks. Now landmarks are some redstone torches and some lapis lazuli. So you take them, and I'll show you how to use these in a second, but basically this sets out the shape of your quarry and where it's going to go, so they're very handy. So you can make this as big or as small as you want, but you can only go to a certain size. I think it's 64 by 64, like a whole chunk it can fill. So next I'm going to show you how to make a diamond pipe, which is basically very expensive for a simple pipe, but you know, you need them if you're going to have a sorting facility and have multiple chests. But it's just a glass block, 2 diamonds, and you'll get 8 diamond transport pipes out of this. So I'm just going to grab some materials that I need from this chest, and I will meet you over at the quarry. Right, as you can see, my streetlights have turned on because it's night time, which is quite handy. And for ease of sake, I've laid out where I want my quarry to be with these orange blocks, so it makes it a little bit easier for me to record. So what I'm going to do is you get your landmarks, and you place them, you get rid of these blocks, and you put them on the ground, like so. And you put them where, like on the 4 corners of where you need them to be, like so. And you right click them, and you get this red beam out, and that should encapsulate the area if you've done it right. So now all you've got to do is, and I haven't thought this through, bear with me 1 second while I get a block of something. No, we don't need landmarks anymore. If I just put that down, if you put this here, if you do it right and you're facing the right direction. Now why isn't this working? This worked perfectly fine. 1 second. Right, so it seems that you have to put it on a corner of one of the landmarks for it to work properly. It worked properly before, I don't know why it isn't working now. But it's not a big problem, it's not a big problem. So what you've got to do from here is, well, you need to set up your redstone engines. So you get redstone engines and you pop them down like this, like so. I'll put one on top, and just make a little bridgey bit here, and one of these on each side, just so we can power it, because it needs a current to go through. Let's go put it in in non-creative mode for the moment, because as you can see, I've gathered all the things that we'll ever need. So if I let's get down here and dig this path out. I might put it back in creative mode a second so I can dig this path out quicker. Get rid of this, like so. So we can see this underground bit here. This is probably going to look better anyway. You can probably tell my game's lagging a tiny bit. That's no problem. No problem at all. As you can see here, this is my my wires for the streetlights going under here. So shh, nothing there, nothing there. So what you want to do is you want to get your pipes, like so. You want to use cobblestone transport pipes and transport them to wherever you need to go. But I'm just gonna whack these down quickly. Hope there's no... oh, lagging a bit. So you get these down and I can place it. Now what I've done is I've created this sorting facility here. So get all these joined up and entered up onto the roof. I make it daytime because there's no lights up here. And as you can see here, I've got all these blocks laid out now. The way I've done it is, you see people make really complicated layouts and use different coloured pipes and whatever, but it's not needed, honestly. You can just have, I mean, this uses 8 diamond blocks and it sorts it, and this is all you will ever need. I've got everything labelled, and I'll show you how to use diamond pipes in a second, but I'm just not in creative. Let's jump to creative, there we go. Let's get rid of these and get the pipes down. So I'll jump back in a second when I've got all these pipes laid out. So I'll catch you in a second. Right, so as you can see in here, I've got all my pipes coming down from the ceiling into their chests. And when I was building this, I completely forgot that you can't put things over the top of signs. So they're in the way. But that doesn't really matter, We can just build around it. If I just hop over onto the roof somehow, if I can get around. Oh, what is happening? Fly, there we go, right. So now I'm going to hop out of creative mode because this is where I need to get my inventory. And I've left all these blue blocks in just to prove to you that 8 blocks is literally all you need. So let's replace these quickly with my diamond pipes. And I will explain how they work in a second. 2 more to do. As you can see, they've got different coloured outputs on them. And you'll be thinking, oh, you know, I don't really want to mess about with this, but the answer is yes. Yes, you do. So as you see here, I've got this sign here that says smelted ores. So what you do is you right click on your pipe. Well, first of all, you find out which coloured exit it's coming from. So it's green. So in the green section, we want to put all the smelted ores, which I have none of at the moment, which is unfortunate. But in here, for example, this is unsmelted ores. Now this is, the colour for this one is yellow. So unsmelted ores like gold, put a gold block in there. Iron, what else gets unsmelted? I think that's it. That's all the unsmelted ores. That can't be all the... oh, there's copper as well. Let me just get some copper. Copper. Where's it gone? There it is. Whack that in there. I'm an idiot and I completely forgot about all the Tekkit ones. And some tin. Is it 140 or is it 248? I think that copper's wrong. There should be another copper. Yeah, it's this one here. If you are cheating like this, I say cheating loosely, make sure you get the right one. So in the yellow, everything that is of that, it will go into down this pipe. So for example, gemstones. What colour was it? Yellow again, yellow again. Put like all these, your sapphires, your rubies, your emeralds, and then you've got coal, explicitly for coal. Now as you'll see, this is different. This is a red one because it's just rotated around a bit. So in red, we need sand and sandstone, and then we've got dirt and gravel. In red again, gravel and dirt. And then we've cobblestone. Now this one will fill up a lot, and it doesn't go in the river. You might need several chests for cobblestone if you've got a quarry, because it will just fill them up very quickly. Green, redstone and nickelite. Redstone, nickelite. And then we've got misc. So anything that hasn't gone through any of these pipes will eventually go into misc. I'm going to put uranium with the coal. Same thing, isn't it, really, pretty much? And I'm going to show you how to set up the quarry now, so I'll meet you over there. Right, so we're back at the quarry, and what you want to do here is you want to fill up your steam engines with coal. You can put as much in as you want, but if you've got 3 on, for example, you want to make sure that you've got an even amount in each of them, otherwise they'll stop. And what you do is now, you just flick these switches that I've put on here, and they'll start working. And as you'll see, here, I'll just walk around, you'll get this little orange pipe thing work its way around. So, where's it gone now? It's gone this way. And once this is all finished up here, it will start to move, and you'll be able to see your quarry starting to work. So I'm just going to quickly skip ahead until this is finished, and I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I'm back, and as you can see here, the framework of this quarry is just about finished, and there you go, it's finished. You'll notice the little yellow and black stripy lines have vanished. That just shows you that it is complete and it is working, and you've got this laser drill here, and it will drill in rows, and then it'll go up a row, and then it'll go back on itself. And as you can see, when it gets to the end of the row, come on. I have to say here, if you had, say, combustion engines, which are the next step up from steam engines, this would work a lot faster. And the bigger the quarry, the longer it'll take. So you might want to do lots of mini quarries instead of one big one. But that's just up to you. I mean, if you don't mind waiting an extra 10 minutes for it to dig out a layer, then, you know, go for it. But this is how high it will be. It is always this height, and it will dig down all the way. Now, it won't dig through obsidian, and if it does, it will not dig anything out underneath the obsidian either. So if you come across lava on top of water, or whichever way it is, it won't dig it. So as you can see here, all this dirt is coming out the bottom. Now it'll either come out the bottom or the top, depending on where the pipe is, but it'll come out the top by default if you don't have a pipe attached. I think it'll come out the front as well. I don't actually know about that. I've always put it underneath because it just looks messy otherwise. So if we just go and follow this dirt, come on dirt, get to move on. I think next episode I'll show you how to make a gold pipe, which will transport everything faster. Look at that lighting error. That's weird. That's because it's night time, I suppose. Let's make it daytime so we can actually see what we're doing. Now what I'm planning on doing is, I'm going to be connecting up my electric furnace chest. Instead of going into that chest right over here, instead of going straight into this chest here, I'll pump it out under the ground, straight into this line here. And what I'll do from here is I'll show you how to make a iron pipe, which is basically a one-way pipe, and that will stop things going back on itself and getting stuck up in here. So that's all next time. Now a gold pipe speeds things up, and I mean look how slow this is. I mean you don't want to be waiting all day, you could be waiting weeks for this, so while this is digging, I'll show you what my next thing is going to be. So under here you'll see that I'm going to be placing some pipes in here, like so. Well, not too many. I got my guess, is it raining? Of course. It seems my world just rains permanently. So in here I need a wooden pipe. I don't think I've got one. The only thing that I'm missing. You just want a wooden pipe, which is some planks of wood and some glass. You just need one of these. Whack that in there. Now this chest that I'm connecting it up to is going to be my chest of things that I want to condense. So under here I'll put my redstone engine. That should connect up nicely. And I'll turn this on. Now for example, if I put in, let's say I got a stack of wood. No one wants wood, so I'll put this in here. And out it'll come. Back around here. Just check it's working. Yep, it's coming through. So in my little magical hut we have got the diamond, and as you can see, this is me testing out the other day with uranium when I showed you. So when this, let's see how close is it? Quite a way off, but it doesn't really matter because the pump will eventually get faster. As you can see, it's just about coming in here. Let's get rid of this block. Yeah, so when it gets to about there, I'll look in the chest again. And have a quick look in. It's at 1111. And when the wood pops in, it should jump up by a couple. 1119. So you can put any other crazy material that you don't want in here, and it'll eventually just condense into diamonds. And I'm going to show you in a few episodes later how to make when I can think of it, a cobblestone farm, and that will be just a constant production of cobblestone that you can condense. Now, as you can see, with these diamond pipes, for example, if there's not an output here, so this one's got ores in, it will never go through this yellow pipe, but it'll always go through the red, and it won't double back on itself. It's not like it's going to go that way, so it'll just keep on going because these are all full, all these are all full, these are all full, and it gets to here and it goes, oh, there's some dirt in this pipe, and it transports it down there. So this is all very swanky, and as you can see, if we get anything other than dirt, is there anything other than dirt coming along? Oh, we should be getting some stone in a minute, so I'll just skip to the stone. Bear with me. Right, and then there's finally some gravel coming. And as you'll notice, this is a dirt and gravel tube, so the gravel should follow the dirt. But just behind the gravel, there's a bit of cobblestone, so that's going to go... Nah, I don't like that. I'm going this way. Going over here. And then a bit more gravel, a bit more dirt. I haven't really dug anything useful up yet, which is a bit of a shame. But you know, you can't have everything. And the cobblestone will go, yeah, I quite like getting this tube. Go down here and have a little rest. So this is basically how diamond pipes work and the quarry works. Hope you found this interesting and useful. Stay tuned for more, coming out every other day so at the moment, along with my co-op playthrough of Tekkit with my friend Ryan or Shirax the Troll. Stay tuned. Hope you've enjoyed this. Catch you later, guys. See you later.